back at Gen Con 2015 at the Cryptozoic booth, and we're going to take a look at the Ghostbusters board game coming out sometime this fall, probably. Is that correct?
Yes, we're going to have it before Halloween this October for 2015 for Kickstarter backers, and then you expect to see it a little bit later, still during October, for your retailers. Visit your local hobby store and go ahead and give them a call and ask them if they kickstarted the campaign, because if they did, then they may be able to hold on to one of the glow-in-the-dark Kickstarter Slimers that came into their box, which is exclusive only towards the retail Kickstarters.
Gotcha. Okay, Matteo, can you give us like a little bit of overview of the game, like how scenarios might work and how a turn might work in general?
So, Ghostbusters the board game is an episodic, cooperative, action-based game. So you have a pool of actions that you use to move around the board, shoot at ghosts, trap them, get slime, remove slime. It's team-based in that each individual character has a unique abilities that define them and help shape them into their group role. So everyone can trap a ghost, everyone can move across the board and close the gates that the ghosts are coming out of and fight the bosses. But on top of that, you can also do unique things that only your character can do, such as your level 1, everybody has a way that they can gain experience. Like Peter Venkman, if he gets slimed on his turn because he caused it, he'll gain experience. Ray, the inquisitive and curious one, if he removes the slime on his turn, then he'll gain experience. Winston Zedmore, he's there for support. If he starts depositing enough ghosts, then he'll gain experience. And Egon, he's a wild shot, and if he rolls a 1 during combat, then he'll gain experience. On top of that, everyone's level 2 gives them a free thing that they can do that's unique to their character class as well.
Okay. So here are the miniatures over here, and these are the ones that you can get in the retail pack, is that correct?
Right, so these guys, all the top row guys, and this is your retail copy. These are all their exclusives from Kickstarter. These are the Extreme Ghostbusters, and these are paintable Ghostbusters for collectors. You also get unique dice. You're going to get 4 unique dice that has the Ghostbuster symbol on it. You're going to get the event die, which has the Zener symbols, which is the psychic card guessing game at the very beginning of the movie that Peter is testing his subjects with. You get a die 8 that is used for your PKE or movement. You also get 5 of these XP markers that help you track your experience. You get a Ecto 1, which was upgraded during the Kickstarter from a cardboard chip to that. And you also grew Stay Puft Marshmallow Man to the size he is now. You get your 4 known Ghostbusters. You get 20 Galloping Ghouls, which is a Class 1. You get 12 Gruesome Twosomes, a Class 2. And you get, I want to say, 8 Boogaloo Manifestations, which are Class 3s and from the cartoon. You also get an Adonis, who is a boss figure, who is the 3rd minion of Gozer from the comic book series. You get your Popular Slimer, and of course, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, which are 3 bosses. So since it's episodic, you'll be running your way through 4 scenarios that are linked together, and once you get to the 4th scenario, you'll be in a boss fight. And that boss fight is where you'll encounter Slimer along with all the other ghosts. And each scenario has a brand new, unique gate that is only meant for that one. And when you build your own scenarios, you can mix those gates around as you choose.
Okay. Can we jump over to the board real quick and show some combat? Okay, we're jumped over here, and Matteo's going to show us a couple little turn examples and some combat examples.
Right, so the game is action-based, so you're going to have a pool of actions in which you can accomplish certain things. The back of the instruction booklet is going to show you your basic actions that you get to do. And then once every turn you get a free thing called a maneuver, or you can skip your actions, keep your maneuver, and remove 1 slime from yourself. The reason that's important is because slime is a little token that you put on your character sheet, and that will slow you down by removing your actions. So, as a sample combat, the first thing we're going to do is you take turns, and you can pop up out of your Ecto 1 as a maneuver. So I'm just going to jump out right there. That's my free move. And then you can shoot up 3 spaces away. I happen to be close enough, but I'm actually going to move really close because Peter, where is Peter? Here we go. His Class 1 is when a ghost slimes you on your turn, gain 1 XP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll my combat dice with our custom logo to see if I can hit this guy. And this little guy is a Galloping Ghoul, has his own custom character card, and he has a to-hit stat. So I need to hit a 3 or higher to get a stream on him.
Okay.
So let's see. Whoa. Whoop, that's the wrong dice entirely. That's a 4. Okay, so that was a hit. I needed a 3 or better. I got a 4. So I'm going to pick him up. He only needed 1 stream, and I'll trap him and I'll put him over on his character card. When that happens, I'll gain my experience by moving this over, and that opens up new levels and triggers new things. You can do it in the Dex 1 if you want. If you want to sit down, you reserve your space. Okay, so we'll cut that out. So, for instance, if on another person's turn, we'll say Egon goes next, and we'll target this level 2 guy, this class 2. I'll be rolling a die 6. I got a 4, so I'll hit him. But this guy is a Galloping Ghoul. He takes 2 streams to trap. So what I'll do is I'll put a stream on him, and he's going to move 1 space towards me. But when I hit him, he's going to move 1 space toward that Ghostbuster. Let's say, for instance, I had missed. I had rolled a 2, then he would still move towards me, but then he would move 1 space in a random direction. And this lets us use the movement dice. So this little guy, when we roll this tells us where on the board he's going to move. Okay. So based on his location, he's going to move that way. So he's going to go this way. So ghosts don't like being in the same space as you. They keep moving whenever they land on a space. When that happens, though, they get slimed. So poor Peter Venkman is going to get a slime token on him as well. Boop! That happened on Ray's turn, or on Egon's turn. So he doesn't get experience, but he still gets slime. Now, Ray, we'll have him pop out of here, and we'll walk up. Since he's adjacent to him, we're going to use his special ability. So his level 1 is, when I spend an action to remove a slime from another Ghostbuster, I'll gain an experience. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend my action to remove the slime from Peter, which gives me experience. And I'll just go, bloop, and I'll move my experience bar up. So as I move my bar up, I unlock my color-coded levels. And this lets me do more things.
Okay.
So it starts off with pretty basic stuff of like gaining experience, something for free. Everybody is the same level 3 action, which is +1 action. And then everybody's level 4 is similar in that if you hit a ghost, it triggers your special ability. In his version, he gets to clean more slime off. And then everybody's level 5 is a unique global effect. So his, for instance, is that if any Ghostbuster can re-roll a failed movement. So like if the ghost moves someplace and you didn't like it, re-roll it.
Okay.
So that's something that happens towards the end game. And when you're in the end game is when you'll be fighting one of these type of guys. So for instance, we've got Slimer here. We can actually put him right here. And Slimer has his own unique abilities as well. So Slimer, he hit a 4. He takes 4 streams to trap. But unlike other minor ghosts, he takes at least 2 Ghostbusters. Okay. So even if one person gets a bunch of streams on him, it takes teamwork. It's going to take at least 2 people to go. So once you get up to 4 streams, then you trap him and you have beaten the Slimer. So besides doing the episodics, we also have it so that you can do a one-shot campaign. In which case, you just build out the map and you do a boss fight right away without having to play through the entire campaign. We just scale it back so that you can have one quick fight with him. Okay. It still takes about an hour, but if you sit down with friends and they're like, I just want to fight Slimer, you can just fight Slimer. They don't have to spend a few hours fighting through the game, building experience to do so. Great. So one of the last things is, we got the Spirit World tile here, and this is where the ghosts are coming out of. Whenever we have open gates, that means ghosts are going to spill out of them at some point. If ever we run out of ghosts and we need to summon a ghost and we can't, that's when the worlds collapse and the game is over. So you're incentivized to take your trapped ghosts, put them into the Ecto 1, which has a portable dimensionometer, which teleports them into the spirit world. Gotcha. So that's how you stay alive.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.